Today we have a very special guest, Charley Pangus.
What up,
Charley,
man?
me and you go like what, a year back?
We go a little ways back, man. Yeah, at least a year.
So for the people that don't know you, introduce yourself. Who are you and what do you do on YouTube?
So I am a full-time YouTuber now. As of, let's say, 2016, full-time YouTuber. And I primarily used to make graphic design content, but I've since recently, actually, I've taken my graphic design skills and utilized that to make, videos on clothing, designing my own clothing brand from the ground up, and all that good stuff. So I'm just kind of branching out now and trying to do all the clothing stuff.
Because I saw some of your last videos, like you were trying the DTG business and that failed.
Yeah, the machine broke on me. Yeah,
and then you started a sticker business as well.
Yeah, so I, being a graphic designer, I already have an extensive portfolio on Instagram. So I thought, why not sell stickers? So I kind of, tapped into the market. I ordered some basic stickers off stickermill.com and I decided to go for it and they started selling. So I was like, hey, profit, money.
There you go.
Right. So yeah, I'm trying a couple things out.
I see that. You've been a full-time YouTuber for a cool minute. Is that your main source of revenue right now?
You know what, man? You know how it is. The beauty of the internet nowadays is we have this powerful platform called YouTube. We make money on there, and then we also have other avenues of revenue, like Amazon affiliate links. Yep. And I have a Udemy course where I teach graphic design, which is another great avenue. I made a ton of money on Udemy. So I just
really,
yeah, dude. I made over since like I think it's been like almost 2 years since I made that course. I already made over $10,000 on Udemy.
Dang! And
dude, what? I have over 1,900 students on there. It's insane.
Funny you say that because I just took a Udemy course on gardening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because because I was trying to get that free 99 knowledge on YouTube, but I needed someone to show me step by step.
Right. More in detail, huh?
Yeah, and Udemy really did that for me.
Yeah, Udemy's awesome, man. It's like going to college, but for a fraction, not even for a fraction, for a 1% of the price.
Yeah.
And it's incredible. What did you pay for that course?
$11.99.
Oh, it was on sale. $11.99.
Yeah.
Oh, see, they always have sales. It's cool.
All right, so you have YouTube, Udemy, your sticker business, Amazon affiliate.
And I work with graphic design clients. They hire me to make logos, T-shirt designs, posters, you name it.
You're flexing too much, Charley.
I know, man.
Nah, you're good, man. I'm messing with you. Hey, that's what my audience wants to know. How are you making money?
Bro, and I have a lot going on. And you're doing it, man. You got something. I look up to you, dude.
You know me, man. I'm always hungry for more. And so you've been a YouTuber since 2016, a full-time YouTuber. When did you start? Do you remember your first video and how long did it take for you?
I do. It was 2013. I was sitting in Davis, Northern California. My girlfriend was going to UC Davis. I was bored. I didn't get my job quite yet. And I was designing for fun. I had a couple bands I was working with. And I was like, you know what? Everybody keeps talking about YouTube, man. People are getting really big off YouTube. I'm going to upload a tutorial. Filmed the cringiest tutorial. It's still up. You can find it right now. It's almost at 1 million views now. But I would say after like a month, I checked my YouTube channel, not even caring about it, and the video is at over 100,000 views. And I was like, okay. And I showed my girlfriend. Her jaw dropped. We were just like, I didn't even think this was gonna take off. So that's kind of how I started, man. 2013, dude. It was like mid 2013.
Hey, and that first video got you hooked, and you've been making videos ever since?
Yeah, and that was like I think it was around like June or July actually of 2013 when I uploaded my first video. So it's incredible, man. That's kind of what sparked it for me.
And since you've been on YouTube so long, let's say there's somebody out there making a YouTube channel right now. First of all, is it too late to start a YouTube channel? And what tips do you have for people that want to start a YouTube channel?
Okay. That's a great, dude. Those are all so good. They're such great questions.
Hey, man, that's why I wrote them down.
Yeah, they're good, man. Dude, honestly, I don't think it's too late to start a YouTube channel. I think that now is the best time to start a YouTube channel. Everybody thinks everything's oversaturated, but what they're not thinking is that everybody is a different person. So I think be yourself, and that's something I regret. I wasn't myself enough. Be yourself, make the videos that you want to make. Don't get stuck into a niche that you hate. Find something you love and just go for it. And don't think about what the other person's doing. And learn to listen to constructive criticism like I listen to you, Reyes, the entrepreneur. So, I mean, you've helped me out a lot, man. You've seen the growth from our conversations. So I would say don't get in your own brain, man. If you want to start a YouTube channel, guys, start it now. It's not too late. It's not too oversaturated. Find a niche that works for you. Don't copy people. Just because Peter McKinnon's making photography videos doesn't mean you need to.
There you go. And you know what? I feel you used his name on purpose.
I did.
Because a lot of people, he has his own unique style.
He does.
I noticed that. If you guys don't know, what was his name again?
Peter McKinnon.
Yeah, and he's really been blowing up because he does photography videos, right?
Right, and he's great at it. He's great at it.
Because he doesn't just do how-to videos. He actually like makes it appealing. He puts a lot of effort and editing into the videos.
Definitely.
But you're absolutely right, man. Where everything supposedly is oversaturated, but that's why you have to find your own voice and stand out.
Doesn't that seem like an excuse to you?
What?
It's oversaturated. Then nobody wants to do it, right? That's the way out. Like, okay, oversaturated. All right, next thing.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm not gonna give that a try because I'm not gonna make money. Well, if you already think you're not gonna make money, you're not gonna make money.
Dude, I embrace fear. I embrace fear. Let me tell you why. I embrace the fear of working at Taco Bell the rest of my life until I'm 50, 60. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do that, man. That's what keeps me going, dude. And we had a conversation. You're like, you don't seem fired up, Charley Pangus. And I'm like, you kind of made me think about it. I was like, you know what? Damn, I'm lucky. We're so lucky. Like, I need to be fired up, you know? So that, man, thank you.
You have to realize what you got. You're a full-time YouTuber, man. You're your own boss.
Yeah, it's cool.
We live in a world where we don't have to work a job we don't want to.
Right.
We're still talking about YouTube. What's one of the most challenging things about your YouTube right now? What's the struggle you're going through right now? Like, for example, me, one of the big struggles is, of course, always trying to grow.
Right. For me, growth, right? Because you got to stay relevant, right? You got to change your content up to match your audience and what they want. And it's hard to listen to them at the same time because you love them, you care about them, and they support you. But sometimes it's easy to let them get in your head. Mm-hmm. There's bullies out there. You know how it is. The comment section can blow up. I think the biggest challenge is navigating video ideas, figuring out what's going to be the next video idea that's going to provide value to your audience, gain views so you can make a living, so you can feed the family, right? I don't have a family like you do, but you know what I mean? I got to eat, right? I got to pay my car payment, all that stuff. So a lot of people don't think about all that. It's a lot of work, a lot of stress, and you have to, you're your own boss. So you have to, the struggle is always like keeping a schedule, you know? So for me, it's video ideas, titles, keeping schedules, worrying about keywords, and just staying relevant, man. That's the big struggle right now. But it's a fun process and it's stressful, but it's worth it.
Would you say coming up with video ideas is one of the most challenging things?
I would, dude, totally. We have this conversation all the time. Video ideas are so tough, man. We've done it before. Everybody's done it. And it's like, how are you going to stand out? You know what I've done recently, Riz? Like, I've literally stepped back from my camera skills and I've bare bones everything. Like, look, Charley, stop caring about your editing so much, dude. Just worry about the content first. Mm-hmm. Editing will fall into place. You can find an editor later on. I was always so focused on color grading and, you know, I'm focused on the wrong things. So that's kind of what I've been telling myself. You'll see today's video is bare bones, man. It's not your typical Charley Pangus. You know, I have the whole lighting setup and everything. It's more like content.
Have you ever had that happen where you made a video and you're like, oh, this one's gonna do good, and it didn't?
All the time, man. All the time. It's the biggest letdown, right? It's like being told, it's like being promised as a kid that you're gonna go to McDonald's to get a Happy Meal, and then your mom's like, just kidding, haha. Like, you know, you're not promised views, but at the same time, we're like, man, this video is going to do good. We worked our asses off. And then next thing you know, nope, it didn't do good. It got 1,000 views and you expected 20,000 views.
And what do you do? What do you do when you notice that views aren't there for that video?
Lately, I've been taking them down, man, and reevaluating my approach. I stopped getting butthurt at my lack of success on a video and realize that it's just a business. It's like creating a product that didn't sell. What do? You create another product that sells better.
You're absolutely right.
That's what I'm thinking about, man. Like, I got to create a better product. It's not good enough. It's okay.
Here's one thing you just said that hopefully everybody's hearing right now, that you can't take it personal. It's a
You can't.
business. It's a product. Yes, you put yourself on the screen, but to other people, you're just a YouTuber. They're not attacking you personally. They're just judging you on the content you make.
Yep.
And you
True.
take that as feedback, to be honest. And hey man, you don't even know how many videos I've taken down because it just got just a couple views. You pretty much just gotta keep going.
Exactly. So it's adapting, right?
So are you switching up niches right now? Because I noticed you were a lot of graphic designing, right?
Yeah. Well, initially, like I listened to my audience a little too much because some people might. I'm not saying that my audience is terrible because I love my audience. They're amazing people, full of amazing. I mean, you know how it is. We have different age groups and sexes, different backgrounds, and they're incredible people. But at the same time, there's so many voices, and it's kind of easy to get carried away with listening to every voice. So for me, it's like people say they want a graphic design, but when I would spend all my hard work on a video teaching somebody how to make a t-shirt design, it got 5,000 views in like a month. And I'm like, come on, man! Like you guys want a graphic design content, and then I made a video the other day on DTG, and it almost has 30,000 views now. So it's
I saw that.
What am I doing? Maybe it made me reevaluate my entire game plan.
And you know what? Getting feedback from your audience is great. Definitely. But if the results aren't there, you have to make changes. And you did. You made a DTG video and boom, 30,000 in a couple of days.
And we talked about that. That was the next video. You were like, hey, Charley Pangus, what videos are we going to talk about next? I want to see those videos. The second video, boom.
Charley Pangus, I know you started a clothing brand, right?
Yes.
What is it called?
So it's called Street Dwellers, and it's something that I'm passionate about, and I've been passionate about for a long time. It's something that I've had in the back of my mind. I've kind of talked about it with my sponsor at Bella Canvas. We made a couple shirts for fun to see how they would sell. They did pretty good. But yeah, it's always been a passion of mine to start a clothing brand and like see people worldwide wearing your stuff, right? It's awesome.
Is this your first clothing brand?
No, this is actually my third clothing brand. I've had a couple that failed on me. So I've kind of learned a lot already over the years of what to do and what not to do.
So you're taking that failure as feedback and learning from it.
Yes, it hurt. It stung really bad. I sold a couple brands off because they weren't doing what I wanted, but there's people that wanted to buy them off me for the traffic alone. So I made some money back. It was a worthy investment. But,
really?
One of them up to 20,000 Instagram followers. That was before Instagram was big.
And you sold that page?
I sold the page, yeah. One of my good photography buddies bought it off me. So I made my money back in the long run.
But let me ask you this. How come you said they failed? What made them fail, in your opinion?
A lot of people like to make excuses on why they fail. It's because of this person or that person. It's because they don't have enough money. But the truth is, it was lack of investing, lack of intelligence, lack of knowledge, lack of research. I want to own a clothing brand, but I don't want to do the research. I'm just going to say I own a clothing brand. And it's a premature decision. And I think a lot of people, especially millennials and Gen Z especially, they don't realize that everything takes planning first. And I think that as a young kid that I was when I started a clothing brand, I didn't have patience. And I think patience is the number one word that people need to focus on. Is Gary Vee preaches it. You know Gary Vee, everybody does. He preaches patience.
Yeah, well, I don't know who I don't know who Gary Vee is, but I know his brother.
His brother?
Yeah, Jerry V. You ever heard of him?
No.
Okay, never mind. He's not that famous. But anyways, though, yeah, man, you're like patient. There's a lot of people that want to test tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like you're a full-time YouTuber, but you just mentioned earlier you've been doing this since 2013.
Yeah, it's been a hustle, man.
But the people that stick it out are the ones that are going to be successful.
Definitely. So, nobody gets that. Nobody gets that, man. Nobody. Everybody wants instant gratification. I've noticed.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine if we could teach everybody, especially the younger generation, about patience, man. Imagine what they can accomplish, dude. Oh my gosh, it'd be incredible.
Especially with technology nowadays, where you could have an answer in seconds, whatever you want to know.
Right. We don't have to be smart anymore. We can look at Google and find an answer.
Exactly. Hey, you remember when you were younger and you were in class doing math problems, and the teacher was like, "Hey, don't use your calculator because you're not gonna have a calculator for the rest of your life." And then
I know.
your phone has a calculator.
I know. It's kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you doing different with this clothing brand that you didn't do for the first two?
That's a great question. I think just kind of pinpointing who my target audience is like another one thing that I'm kind of going after, because at the end of the day, I got to sell a product to somebody, right?
Mm-hmm. So, and planning, man, it's a big step. Find your niche, as you just mentioned, your target audience, and all of those things take time. Last question is, where can people find you?
So you can find me on Instagram at Charley Pangus. You can find me on YouTube at Charley Pangus. You can find my brand at Street Dwellers on Instagram. And I'm always on there. I'm always talking to people, communicating with people. And I pop up on your channel sometimes in the comment section too. So
and of course, I'm going to put all those links in the description below. And if you want to hear more from Charley Pangus on YouTube. And hey, man, I appreciate you coming on.
No, dude, you know what? Thank you so much, man. It means the world to me that you had me on this podcast, and I wish it like the best success. It's amazing. I've watched the other episodes. The one with Kent. Great podcast, man. So anyway, you're doing good things, dude. And I just wanted to let you know that on this live podcast that you're awesome, man. And thank you for all your support. I love what you're doing. I love you, dude, as a person. And you're the man, the myth, and the legend for sure, dude.
You give me too much credit over here.
Dude.
I appreciate it, Charley Pangus. Thank you, man.
Thank you, dude.